Hey y'all, how's everybody doing? Just coming to do a little energy check-in. Gonna be pulling from Believe in Your Own Magic because we are all magic. We all have the ability to create our own reality. We all have the ability to start from a point of imagination and focus and get into the right frequency to allow that energy, that manifestation to come back in. We have feather. Think first before you judge. Number 26 could be significant. So, right, when we judge, it automatically lowers our vibration. Like, no matter what it is, no matter what the judgment is on, whether it's ourselves, someone else, a situation, anything, because it's not a nice feeling. It automatically lowers it. So think feather, light as a feather, right? And this card, that's what they're playing, light as a feather, stiff as a board. So feather indicates the divine. It indicates angel frequency. It indicates love and light. When you see feathers, angels are around. So think feather, think high frequency, no judgment, right? And a feather frequency, no judgment can exist. And that's where the manifestation comes in. We have morning, the world awaits you, number 40. Right. And this indicates, y'all, every day is a new day. Okay. We're going to have ups and downs no matter what. And the thing about staying in a higher frequency is that the longer that we're able to stay in that vibration, the higher that our resting point becomes, right? So the longer that we stay in these higher energies, when we do have a really shit day, rather than if our energy is kind of like mediocre all the time, then we can really like freaking plummet, right? But if we are progressively working on that vibration, just like anything else with practice, you know, if you're an athlete, right? And say you're a track runner and every day you're practicing, a month ago, you know, you were running the 50-meter dash, say in 12 seconds. I don't know what the timing is, but now every day with practice, you're running it in 10 seconds. So even on your bad day, like, you're not going to go less than that. So when our frequency is higher, naturally, for the most part, even when we have a really crappy day, like, it's going to kind of teeter. And there's still going to be a balance because usually we're more up here. And then flower, be honest with yourself. Right. Like, it's hard to look at ourselves in the mirror sometimes and really, really, really take in the full truth about just things in life. I mean, it might be about us. It might be, again, about situations, things going on in the world. I mean, right now it's really hard to take in a lot of the things that are going on in the world. And I'm not even recommending to take it in because that's kind of just attracting that energy rather than letting it kind of work itself out. So it's just important, again, to try to stay in an abundance state of mind. And abundance does not mean paper money. Because think about it, like, if you have everything you need, what do you need paper money for anyway? You know, so it's not necessarily paper money all the time that we do need. Thank you, angels, for all of the messages that you're letting come through. Thank you, God. Thank you, Source, Creator. Love all of you. It is safe for you to receive. The more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others. Open your arms to receive and be a conduit for good coming to you and through you as it blesses the world. Right, exactly. So that is what I was just talking about as far as being in that abundant state of mind. It comes to you and it flows through, and then kind of just, you know, let that abundance circulate. And it's a never-ending circle of abundance that's just continually coming to you, and it grows. And then pay yourself first. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. Right. So again, that also falls along the lines of self-love. And you know, I'm not referring to extreme here when I'm saying self-love. That doesn't mean, you know, totally cut out everything in your life and don't pay attention to what needs your attention. This means that in order for us to love anyone, anything, give our love to anything that needs it, we have to love ourselves. Love cannot come out of a place where no love exists. So we have to put the love into ourselves to be able to give it out. Like there's no other way. And as far as money and abundance, you know, we've kind of been taught that money is a negative thing. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough of this. I'll never have this much. So if you have this opinion towards money, then that energy isn't going to be drawn towards you, right? If we don't like someone or someone doesn't like us, we don't really want to be around that. So if you have a negative opinion towards the energy of money, it's going to kind of create a resistance to that. So it's more of, again, creating a balance. It's not falling in love with money and, you know, the love of money is the root of all evil and this and that. It's not that. It's, we live in a society where, you know, there's no getting around it. We have to have money at some points. So rather than thinking negative of it, you know, when we do have it, be thankful. Again, put that gratitude out there. I'm thankful that I have enough for this. I'm thankful that I have enough for this. And every time we're thankful and in that energy of always having enough, we're going to continue to always have enough and always have enough and always have enough. So it's just putting it out there and staying in that vibration again. Like, you can't change the channel and, you know, allow static in and expect a manifestation to come through. So it's just important to stay within that frequency. And again, like, it's almost better to not have an opinion, you know? And that allows things to circulate because you're really not putting any resistance on anything. It's just letting things flow, just letting the flow go through in and out naturally without really having much to say about it. And it literally just brings it, it allows the magic to create. It does. And the other thing that's important is to do the work. You know, we all have trauma. We all have issues, like things that are stuck to us. You know, I don't care who you are, what you've been through, where you're from, like we all have something. So the more work that we do, and look, we are never done doing the work. The work is never done. So the more practice and energy and consistency that we put into doing this work, the more it's going to just open up. Just, I mean, it's just going to unlock these continuous doors of mystical mystery that we don't even know exists. Fortune's wheel, luck and right timing. Right. And so it's, again, speaking of staying in the right vibrational frequency. And again, on this card, it's a wheel, right? So this, it's representing, I'm speaking about circulating. The wheel represents circulation. So it's not, we're not ever getting rid of money. Like when we have to pay for something, we're putting it out there and it's going to come back. Circulating. Stars in the sky, limitless possibility. Yes. We are all star seeds. We all come from light. We are all light. Again, like we're just kind of moving around in our vehicles, our skin, and we are encompassed by this light. So the more that we really try to tap into that energy, the more magic happens. I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your morning, evening, or night. Namaste. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.